Hello, Red. What's good?
Just make sure that you tune in to List Wiz. You're watching List Wiz. If you're blaming the right way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wiz. Just make sure that you tune in to List Wiz. You're watching List Wiz. If you're blaming the right way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wiz.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the one, the only, the live interactive game show that comes to you live to your studio, from my studio to your studio. That's right, we're calling your homes your studios right now. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the one, the only live interactive game show on Twitch, Mixer, Streamy, YouTube, Periscope, and whatever else we can think of that we are on. Hope everybody is having a very good Wednesday, and I need to thank you for that, Mr. Red Walrus. But welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the one, the only live interactive game show where you guys are the contestants and you guys are the prize winners. How are y'all doing tonight? I got to admit, I got to apologize to Nerdy because I haven't been able to catch his show in like a couple of weeks. I know. He's probably mad at me because I can't make it, but I've been so burnt out from the office. It's like, thank God November is here. That's all I'm going to say. I've been told it's like it slows down a little. But like I said, they put me in training mode, which is or mentoring mode, which basically means I get to train the rookies. Yeah, I have been dead. Yesterday was actually the first quiet day at the office on a Monday, Wednesday, or Friday show. And I got home and I just basically plopped down in front of the TV and I finished watching Daredevil. And I look up and it's like, son of a bitch. I was actually in the mood to actually come downstairs and turn on the computer. And it was like, ah! Um, but I had to finish Daredevil yesterday. Season 3 is absolutely fantastic. For those of you that don't know, Bullseye finally gets to make his unofficial official appearance. But yeah, it has literally been up until this week. I didn't want to even touch a computer. Um, I don't know if you guys can tell. Hello, Flutter, how you doing? But the last month of me running the show has been like, I really don't want to do it. And Mr. Gunner, who is apparently still alive after Halloween, when Flutter basically gets to do all the evil witchcrafty things that she does to him. But yeah, it is literally, yesterday was honestly the first day as I came home, and I'm like, all right, I've got to go downstairs, got to go to the studio, got to flip the TV on to watch Nerdy, and I just got lost. I got lost in the last two episodes of Daredevil season 3. So if you guys talk to Nerdy before I do, you can tell him that we can blame Bubbles for like re-upping Netflix, because that's what I'm blaming. That's what I am literally blaming, at least for this week. But yeah, like I said, if you guys haven't been able to tell, and I do seriously apologize, for the last 3 to 4 weeks, it's literally a case of I don't want to get on the computer. I really don't. But now that Bubbles has her job, which kind of helps me out a little bit, um, it kind of relieves some of the real life pressures and strains of, am I going to be able to afford the house note this month? So, yeah, like I said, I swear, I apologize. I am going to be back up to my um, whimsical, goofy self. Plus, we brought Twisted's date along just so we knew that we would think about him. I haven't gotten around to watching The Haunting of Hill House yet. I have not gotten around to doing that yet. My plan is maybe I'll start it tomorrow. Maybe. Um, I know, because Saturday I really do plan on doing an early show. I really do plan on it. In fact, I may take off from bowling tomorrow night just just so I can work on the show on a Friday instead of on a Saturday. And then I got the toy show coming up Sunday, which I can't wait for. And it's almost like, and that's why I said 3 to 4 weeks. Actually, I will say it's more like been 7 weeks, because it's almost like the only thing that really that got me excited over the past month and a half was the last toy show I went to. I mean, honestly, that was it. That was the only thing that basically said, I want this to give it away. Or I want to buy this for you guys. Or I want to buy this for you guys. So, fortunately, um, this weekend is the toy show. I am going to tell you guys next Friday. Next Friday, I do plan on doing something very, very, very special. And I do this every year. I really need to get my hair cut. I feel like I'm gonna end up with one of those Jason David Frank ponytails here at some point. I swear that's what I'm gonna end up with. It's like that little itty bitty ponytail. Um, so yeah, like I said, it's mostly an apology show tonight. Yeah, a man bun. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you, Walrus. The funny thing is, Bubbles basically said, whenever you need a haircut, just let me know, and I'll cut your hair now, so we don't have to go to the party. She did a decent job first time, and it's like ever since then, it's like, hey, hun, it's getting a little long. See, wait a minute, it's getting like really long. I feel stupid doing that. So as you guys can tell, I'm in a better mood. When I do depreciation, deprecating humor, whatever the word is I'm looking for, you can tell I'm feeling a little better. Um I just had something else I was going to say. So Friday, not tomorrow, but next Friday, we're going to try to do something very, very special that we do every year. And if you know me and you know it's Halloween weekend or post Halloween weekend, you should know what it is. You should know what it is. Um, so next Friday, I am probably not going to be polling. So keep your eyes out on the channel for a very, very special reason. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I am not going to waste any time talking tonight because, like I said, I'm finally in the mood to actually do stuff, play games, give away things. Uh, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the four-letter word. Yeah, I actually do, Horace. I actually do. And like I said, I still am mad at Streamlabs because it is still not saving my changes, which is what's driving me nuts. And this was literally what got me in a bad mood to start with, and it just kind of like went downhill after that point. In addition, Able has been fixed, just so you know. So if you ever try it, Walrus, I know you or Sea Chicken are the first ones to try it. See, I can't even get Show to stay around. Damn you, Show. Hello, Miss Sarah Cakes. How are we doing, darling? I don't know, Sarah, if you watched the archive for um, Saturday. We weren't picking on you intentionally. It just kind of came across that way, and it wasn't aimed at you. It was just I was at my breaking point at one point Saturday, um, and I just kind of lashed out a little at everybody. So, like I said, if you've seen the archives, it's not aimed at you. It's not aimed at Mark. It's not aimed at anybody. I was just, Arr! I was not in a good place Saturday, and that was the point where I knew that I needed to apologize at the start of the stream to everybody for the lack of energy and effort. The headstone. See, I lose out to a band I've never heard of. I lose out to a band I have no idea who the Headstones are. Yeah, I think I did a little show. Like I said, I can't, and like I said, I it, I lashed out a little bit at a lot of people, and it was like after I got done, I went upstairs, and I just basically like, what have I done? What have I done? Um, so yeah, like I said, guys, my energy is back. It's actually been back probably since Monday. I am going to be disappointed on Monday, next Monday, because as you guys know, I go in the office at 6 o'clock. I actually get there like at 5:30 so I can make the coffee because nobody on the night crew seems to know how to make coffee. I walk in, the coffee pot's either almost empty or it's completely off and frozen. Um, so I'm losing my morning buddy next Monday. He's basically getting moved to another team, and from like 6 o'clock till about 7:30, it's gonna be basically just me on my part of the team, and it's like I'm gonna be so lonely. I'm gonna be so lonely. Um, but yeah, like I said, this place will definitely push you to the brink. I swear I was pushed to the brink just a couple of weeks ago, and I don't know what it was. I think it was me pulling like 4 hours of overtime, and it was kind of like a quiet overtime, and it was kind of like for whatever reason, me not having somebody yelling in my ear in regards to, can you fix this now? It was just kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? There's a word I'm looking for. Not rebirth. Kind of like a rejuvenation. It was kind of like a rejuvenation. And from that point on, I don't know what it was. I honestly don't know what it was. I've got a feeling I know what it is, but it's something I can't talk about on air or even off air, really, because I don't want to get back to people. And it's not anybody you guys would know, so don't ask. But it was literally, the pressure came off my shoulder a little bit. The pressure actually came off my shoulders a little bit. And I think it had a little to do with them like trusting me to do the mentoring thing. And a little bit of, like I said, me not screwing up at the office has a lot to do with it. That I will admit too. Because, like I said, this is one of those jobs where they chew through people. They really do. And if you can make it past 3 months, they always say you're in good shape. You just have to watch your P's and Q's and all of that. But it was, and one of the things that helped was they do a pick'em contest at the office, and basically every week of the season you pick the winners for the football games. And I wasn't going to do it this year because I do not want to jinx my team. Because every week I would pick them, I guarantee you they would almost lose. And you guys know who my team is New Orleans. Speaking of which, I got 2 more things I have to put up on the shelves for me. I gotta find them. So give me 1 second while I let you guys take a guess at the 4-letter word. And I will be right back. Okay, here we go. I'm back. I is back. Hello, little French lady. Are you going with show to his whoever the headstone tombstone peoples are? Now this is not a prize, folks. This was actually a birthday gift to me from my mother-in-law, and I have been meaning to put it up in the studio. I just hadn't gotten around to doing it. But this was actually from the Drew Brees signed collection. And this is going right up here with your guys' stuff, which I still have to rearrange and make room for. You know what I didn't do? I didn't start the timer. So you guys get bonus time. Let's just give you guys 14 minutes. I totally forgot to do the bonus time. So yeah, like I said, next Friday we're going to definitely plan to do something very special. Minus the hour and a half that Nerdy is on. I'm not a big fan of headstones either. See, because if I got a headstone, that means I'm dead. If I'm dead, then I can't have fun in life. Who names their band the Headstone Show? That's all I'm gonna ask. Is who names their band the Headstones? Gravestones, maybe, because it's a little bit more obscurish or out there. But the Headstones just sounds no. Doesn't work. Does not work for me. But then again, like I said, I know Show has good taste in women, weird taste in music, and hobbies and country. Well, no, I will give him the hobbies since he is the Doctor Who guy as well. I'll give him the hobbies and the women, but the country, no. The music, no. So congratulations, Flutter. The four-letter word number one of the day is burn. B-U-R-N. And Flutter just basically burned the crowd, burned the timer out. I have no idea how long the timer was actually running beforehand. And I don't really care tonight. Tonight, I just want to have fun for the next two and a half hours, however long we do this. See, I told you I'm in a better mood today. Like I said, if I make fun of myself, if I make fun of you guys in a joking manner, or if we just talk about absolutely nothing, then you know it's a good day. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, the only thing that's really driving me nuts is Streamlabs, and we'll just have to deal with that as it comes along the way. So, with that, Mrs. Flutter gets to take her shot at the vault. So, Flutter, first and foremost. Whoop, where's my window? I need my chat window. My chat window's missing. There's my chat window. And let's go turn burn off, and I will change that to the next word here very shortly. What is the next word? Okay, that's the next word. So I'm going to change the next word while we're waiting. And I think I saw which row she said, because I got so many windows, I have no idea what I'm doing. I am completely confused and worn out and all them other goofy things. All right, so Flutter says let's take one off the blue row. All right, we're getting rid of the blue row. Let's clean out the blue row one more time. And this ladies and gentlemen, I just realized this will put us at 12 numbers left on the board, which officially means the vault slot on the wheel no longer exists. The vault slot on the wheel is just basically you'll get your whammies back. It was a dead spin. Just so you guys know, we are down to a 1 in 36 chance. So, Flutter, with that, my dear, we need a number, a 4-digit number, of only the visible numbers on the board. We know the first number in the combination is a 7. We know the last number is a 4. So, Flutter, what 4-digit number is open? See, my hair's going flippity, floppity, flappity, fling, fling. 7, 3, 3, 4. We plug 7334 into the computer. We press the first red button. We hear that weird computer noise. I want a new computer sound. I really, really want a good computer sound. Then we press the important red button, which says the following. Not what we were hoping for. Not what we were hoping for. That means no vault just yet. But we are down, like you said, to a 1 in 36 chance. We are getting there. We are getting there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we are going to get over to the fun stuff. The stuff you like, the stuff I like. And I need my list file open. Give me 1 minute. There we go. All right, so slow mode is on, just to warn you guys. You'll only be able to get about a guess in about every 5 seconds. I think it's a little faster than that. There he is. Greetings to the silent wonder that is in the channel. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the list. And I almost left the Halloween leftover list in here. Bye-bye, Flutter. Bye-bye. See, that's another thing at the office. I'm getting used to hanging around kids that play video games and board games. I'm getting used to it. Because I went out for the smoke break, and they're out there talking about buying stuff in D&D. And I'm like, dude, this is my high school. It really is. It's like I am 48 plus years old, and this is my high school conversations I'm hearing going on. They're talking about video games. They're talking about D&D. They're talking about board games. They're talking about movies. It's like I am back in 1987. I really am. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, you got to send me a picture so we can prove it, Sarah. You got to send me a picture so we can prove it. No, the scary part is when I lived in Mississippi, there was a guy that everybody mistook for me. They said I looked just like him, and he was basically a troublemaker. Come to find out, he had my first name. I don't think he had my last name. I don't remember. No, I think he had my first and last name. The only difference was he had a middle initial. And that boy has caused me so many problems in doing paperwork and other things that it's like it will drive me nuts. I don't have a middle initial. I'm a very, very bland, very, very boring person. And as you're not Mr. E. Stone? No. No, that is not me. And I have to pull out my I had to always pull out my driver's license to say, see, no middle name. No middle name. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, it is time to start the list. And like I said, depending on how tonight goes, I may do multiple lists. We shall see. And let's get that to where we want it. So for list number 1 of the evening, we are looking for open free. Hold on, my timer is still off. There we go. We are looking for words and phrases that contain the word open. O-P-E-N. That's all we're looking for. Open sesame. Shahrazadi. Wait, what is her name? Shahrazadi? Shahraznad? I can't think of her name from 1001 Arabian Nights. Alright, Gunner, go play some D&D, go kill some orcs and some elves and trolls and goblins and things like that for me. Alright, so Saria on the board. Open-minded, not there. Crack open, I will give you that one. I had an extra word in there, Walrus, but we will count it. So yeah, I don't know, like I said, guys, into the great wide open, not there. Keep an open mind. Do I have that one? No, I actually don't have that one. I need to move this down a little. Hello, dude. How are we doing, my friend? Welcome to Listwits. So yeah, like I said, guys, that's why I did all the apology at the start of the show. Because like I said, I have been burnt out. I have been totally burnt out. Like I said, I haven't wanted to do the show. Yeah, dude. Well, tonight's more word games than trivia. It's a lot more word games than trivia tonight because it's Thursday night. I saw this one from somebody. Who did I see this from? Sari! Yeah, open a can of worms. Or a can of whoop-ass, which is not up there. I'll tell you that right now. Sea Chicken with the open invitation. Guy, just the person I was I was looking for. I'm hoping to get your package out this weekend, but I'm not making any promises because I just got the paycheck. I got to pay the house note, and I've got 3 or 4 packages that is my goal to definitely try to get out, but yours is definitely one of them. Yours, Trent's, and Aaron's. That's my goal. Like I said, I got the Australian one out, and I think that's part of what helped. I really think that was part of what helped, was the fact that I finally was able to put a package out. and it was kind of like that weight off your shoulder sort of thing. The weight comes off your shoulders, and it's like, all right, things are getting better. Things are getting a little more open. And it's kind of like you just have one of those weeks where everything finally goes right. You're not stressing out. Blah, 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 blah. I gotta make sure I'm not missing one. Open air interpretation, invitation. I missed one. I know I missed one. Hold on. I've got to see who got it. I think Red got it. Let me check. I know I missed one. Arms wide open. All right, so we're going to give Red this one. Ooh, I like the open source one. I like the open source one. So again, next Friday, not counting the hour and a half that Nerdy's on, I think he's doing an hour and a half on Fridays. I can never remember because, like I said, I only get to watch part of it from the bowling alley because my phone doesn't carry that good of a charge. We are going to be aiming to do something very special Friday, starting really early. I'm not going to say how early. You guys have to follow. Keep an eye on the note. Make sure you're getting the notifications. And the reason I say that is I don't know when I'm actually going to start. It's just going to be a question of when I'm going to stop. You guys will probably kill me by the end of Friday and maybe Saturday. We're gonna see. But yeah, guys, like I said, so I did go off on some people, and I apologize for that. Work's actually been good this week. I wasn't as burnt out this week as I have been. Like I said, I know that was the big one. Was literally, like I said, I would get home and I didn't want to touch a computer. So like I said, for about the past 6 weeks, it was a case of you're streaming. If I remember to turn you on the iPad, I'll watch you. But that's the best I'm going to say. And like I said, the last time it felt that good was the last toy show. So like I said, it does help that there is another toy show coming up Sunday. If I can find my documentation, I get into it for free. So it's like $5 more show. I so want to make a joke right now. I so want to make a joke. It's basically he opened the door, he closed the door, forgot the key, jumped back in the window because he just had to make his appearance felt before he went to go see the gravestone, headstone, tombstone thingy-majiggers. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are here with us, welcome to Listwitch. Welcome to the one, the only live interactive game show live from Twitch, YouTube, Periscope, StreamMe, Mixer, Vaughn TV, Africa, and I like that one, guys. That one I like. That one is brilliant. That one I'm using after the list if somebody gets the bolt shot. I am definitely using that after the list if somebody comes in on the bolt shot. I lose track of all the streaming sources. Damn it. One of these days I'm going to remember them all. Like I said, because I know Ustream is still up and it's probably still broadcasting, but you can't watch it anymore or something like that. Because, like I said, Twisted and I, speaking of which, I hope Twisted is having very much fun in California IA, if he's not back already. Yes, folks, I have been watching Instagram. I haven't been posting on Instagram. cracked the bottle open. Wait a minute. Oh, he's back already. Okay, sweet. I have been watching Instagram. I just haven't been posting. Like I said, even the phone has been because at the office you literally have to turn the phone all the way down or completely off. So I have it all the way down, and I always forget to turn it back on. I always forget to turn it back on. So it's like I can't hear anything on it. And it's like I only really get like 3 breaks. I got a 15-minute break like in the morning, a 15-minute break in the afternoon, and an hour for lunch. And it flies by just way too fast to keep up with everything. It flies by way, way, way too... Damn it. My hair is still getting in my face. Alright, give me a minute. I gotta get the hair out of the face. I gotta do it. I don't know where my other good one is. There. Aye, it's the luck of the Irish. Look at me Lucky Charms. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta put it on the right way. Duh. Oh, that one's a good one, Mark. I like that one. I definitely like that one. If I had thought about it, I might have tried to sneak one of those movie quotes in. I was going to say open to chopper, but that didn't sound right. I'm going to say if I have to pick one that's hard. Oh, I might have missed another one. Hold on, let me look. I might have missed another one. You guys can yell at me afterwards if we get all the way down and you guys repeat it and I catch it then. Let's see. I'm looking. All right, maybe I didn't miss it. Hello, Nerdy. How you doing, my friend? We were just talking about you a little bit. I know you were lurking, and it's like I feel really bad about not stopping by. But like I said, it's been one of those cases where I was getting home from the office, and it was getting later in the day than I want. And I'm like, I'm not touching the computer. I'm not even touching the iPad. And it was like, this week has actually been my first real week where I haven't been burnt out from the office. And I'm throwing things around now. Damn it! This has honestly been the first week since late September or mid-September where it's like I just didn't want to see a computer at all. So for the past, like I said, for about the past 6 weeks, it feels like the show has been struggling. And part of it is because it's like I'm trying to get the energy and we weren't getting a big crowd in. And part of it was literally I just don't want to push that key. I do not want to push that key. So it kind of, like I said, it came to a head. That's the one, Red. If somebody said that before, let me know, because I thought I saw it. But I don't remember. I can't find it in the chat. So if you did see that one, let me know. But yeah, it's like, so, and like I said, it did come to a head Saturday night. It really did. I was just pissed off at myself. I was pissed off at the show. I was pissed off at the office. As strange as it would sound, I was kind of pissed off at, and not intentionally pissed off. And yes, I'm using a little stronger language than I normally do. I was pissed off at everybody. Even those of you guys that were here. I was just, I wanted to snap. I really did. It was. You ever see the joke or the meme about the pulling the rubber band back and how far you can go before it like snaps back and hits you in the face? Saturday night, I think it literally hit me in the face. It literally popped me in the face, and it was kind of a wake up call. It was a wake up call. To like keep work at work, keep your fun life, your home life at home, and you'll find that balance. You'll find the balance, and like I said, it really honestly helped. Oh, it was just office kind of like pissed me off at everybody, and I couldn't find a place to cut it off. I couldn't cut it off. It was one of those cases where you're mad at something in real life, and wrongly it carries over. It literally wrongly carries over. And that's what happened to me. And like I said, it just reached that level Saturday where I kind of felt like I snapped on everybody and I shouldn't have. But what happened was, and this is where Saturday was my wake-up call. Saturday morning, I got one of my international packages out. Only one. So yes, guys, I am still behind. It's the one I've been holding on to the longest, which was Jack's. And it's like, I couldn't afford to put it out. And it was, are my finances that strapped at the moment? And that was what was pushing me over. It was kind of that realization. And even though I got the package out Saturday, like I wanted to, and then I picked myself up some. Oh, I didn't show you. Did I show you guys what I picked up for myself? I don't usually buy stamps from the post office, but I actually did. Yeah, it's hard to be 100% positive. I'm happy with 99% positive, but it wasn't. It has not been that way for the past few weeks. So I actually picked those up for myself, which kind of like put me back in a good mood. It's like I actually bought something, even though it was small, for myself, just to remind myself why I buy stuff. Is because if I enjoy this kind of stuff, then I know you guys are enjoying the stuff that I actually buy for you. Speaking of which, I still have to put the Napoleon Dynamite stuff and the Star Wars plates in the prize pile. That's the one thing I haven't gotten around to doing yet today. It's like this pile of boxes and these 3 figures have been sitting here for like 2 weeks. No, actually, I think the Star Wars stuff has been sitting there for like a month. And I haven't been able to, bring myself to put them in the prize pile. And I think the reason is I don't know where I want to put them, whether I want them in the regular prizes or one of the really, really super big prizes. So yeah, like I said, for the past week, I've actually had my oomph back. And the reason I say that is because, and like I said, as strange as it sounds, they gave me some extra responsibilities, or a little bit of extra responsibilities at work, and it felt good to be trusted to do this. We have what we call as you guys know, I work for a call center that takes in law firms, and we are constantly busy, constantly. It's literally as soon as you're off the phone, either another email or another phone call comes in. It is very overwhelming work for the little amount of pay they give us. And one of the things they kind of do every so often, or what they do pretty much about every 4 weeks, is they go through a new class, they bring the new people out to the floor, and they have to have people kind of shadow them. They listen in while they take the calls, while they write up the tickets and stuff like that. And I'm always a perfectionist, particularly when it comes to work. If I screw something up at the office, even when I get in the car and leave the office, it's going to wear on me. It really is. It's going to be like, damn it, I could have done this better, or I could have done that better. I am what you would call a perfectionist when it comes to work. I'm a workaholic. I will admit that. So the latest class came out this week. And the problem is we've had a lot of people calling in to take off. And stretches us really thin. And that's where some of the burnout last week came in, because there were literally only like 6 of us on our team that were actually there last week on a regular basis. So we're getting extra whammed in terms of calls and emails and everything else. Well, the latest class came out this week onto the floor, and they have what they call the mentoring/shadowing process. And you have to have been there, supposedly you have to have been there X number of months. You're supposed to be certified. You're supposed to have gone through mentoring classes and so on and so forth. And this week, 3 times, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I actually got asked to sit on and listen and make sure that a trainee was doing something right. So it's like, I have to be doing something right for them to give me at least that much responsibility. I have to be doing something right for them to give that responsibility to me. Plus, you ever have one of those bosses, he's a great boss, but he always makes you nervous? He's been out of the office for a week, and I love Dave. He is very informative. But Dave's one of those bosses where I always try not to screw up. And if I think I screw up, it wears on me. It wears on me. And it was one of the, and I don't remember who I talked to, and somebody said, Dave says you're doing fine. It's like, don't worry about it. So it was one of those cases where I ulcered myself. Well, I didn't ulcer myself, but I worried myself over nothing. Or not over nothing, but it's like I over worried. It's like, did I screw up? Am I out of a job sort of thing? And it's like, nope, you're fine. You're fine. And so I feel a little better. That was one of those things that helped me get me started right. So it was, I got the package out to Australia. That's good strike number 1. 2, I got off, I was told to do some of the mentoring and sitting in. That's good strike number 2. And then they tell me, my boss says, like, no complaints. I mean, yeah, you make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. But you're doing fine. That was open strike number 3. And it was kind of like, that's where, like I said, that weight came off my shoulders. And it's like, all right, I'm going to survive this. I am going to survive this. And then the fact that Bubbles has her job now, that helps out a lot too, because now I'm not worrying about my paycheck literally paying for the house note and the insurance note, and then I have $0 to pay for gas or anything. That was the other big one. So like I said, she's got her job. She likes her job, I think. Okay, there we go. We got a yes. And that was kind of like, I can breathe again. I can relax again, just a little bit. I don't want to over-relax, because when you over-relax, you get too confident, you get too cocky, and you screw up. All right, so we are still looking, ladies and gentlemen, for our last open phrase. And nobody has given it out yet, I don't think. Let me double check. I've seen a couple that were in the right ballpark. The puppies, yes. Yes, and the cat. Now you can go play with her with your laser light. Give me 1 minute, guys. I gotta go talk to Bubbles for 1 second. Get your guesses in. I will make sure I catch them. Oh, and the chicken in the fridge is frozen still, so I didn't cook it. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna stop by tomorrow, Nerdy. Like I said, I will be back on a more regular basis, guaranteed. Like I said, unless they keep me at the office till like 5 o'clock, and then I come home and I'm just like, no computers today. But it is officially November. They tell me it does slow down, so hopefully that won't be much of a problem. There is kind of like a debate point that we've had. Is basically, I've had one person tell me that Christmas is a nightmare, and I've had one person tell me, oh, Christmas is absolutely nothing to worry about. I was doing something up there. Ow! What did I step on? Oh! I stepped on the throwaway toy. Stepped on the throwaway toy. My work never lets you leave early with the same pay for that day. Wait. Yeah, I mean, oh, they pay you in 15. Yeah, most offices do that now. Most offices do that. Ours does that as well. I think ours is like 7-minute chunks. I need to throw away old Captain Hook broken leg. And I keep forgetting to do it. Alright, so we're tossing Captain Legless Hook off to the side. Now I got myself sidetracked because of Hook. Oh, I like the open old wound. I don't think we saw that one. Oh yeah, and the other thing that helped out was the package from GQ Smooth. Mean the Merciless. And the fact that they actually threw in 2 extra pops, which felt really special. Because like I said, I knew I'd won Flash, I knew I'd won Ming. I'd totally forgotten about them. And then she throws in the Jack Harkness and the River Song pieces. And it was like that that also helped. Very, very, very much. So like I said, it's been one of those weeks that I've refound my mojo. That's it, mojo. I refound my mojo, at least for a week. Or no, let me restate it. I found my mojo for at least 4 days: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So yeah, like I said. So again, guys, next Friday. No, I haven't, guy, and like I said, I feel bad about that. Even Saturdays when I come down to work on the shows, it's literally I was avoiding even putting Twitch on the stream on the computer. What was I doing? Oh, I think I was playing XCOM 2. Because Max dropped in. And it was literally, I wanted to apologize to him that I hadn't stopped by. But it just kind of like slipped my mind. Because it was one of those, that's honestly why I've been playing more video games more than wanting to stream for the last month. Just because I didn't care if anybody showed up and complained that I was silent. When you're playing video games, it doesn't matter. When you're playing video games, it's like, don't interrupt the train of thought. I'm trying to kill somebody without losing another soldier. I want to get back to XCOM 2. I missed that game. And then I went and got then I wanted to shoot Sony. They put a game in for the PlayStation Plus collection set, which was called Breakout, I think. I can't remember. Yeah, it's a bit different with chess. They do want you talking. Speaking of which, dude, we're going to have to play at some point. At some point, we're going to have to play. I'm just so out of practice, just to let you know. I haven't played a legitimate chess game in, let's see, what year is this? 2018? 19, in 20 years? I haven't played a legitimate game in 20 years. And that was like my first year of college. And it's one of those where, and the weird thing is, because I live in St. Louis, I should be playing it a lot more than I do. But the Chess Hall of Fame is like downtown, and I don't go downtown. It's one of those running jokes where once you cross a certain street, you're taking your own life in your hands. That's one of them. That's actually one of them. I do want to go back. I do want to go down there at some point. I really do. See, I haven't played time limit chess since, oh God, I mean, even before my chess club in at college. I want to say probably since like my sophomore year of high school. I haven't. No, I like time limit chess because you're basically thinking fast. But I trying to remember because this was back when I was on the coast. No, I actually say I probably did that after my first year of college. But yeah, it's one of those. I actually tried a correspondence game with somebody, and we just never were able to finish it. I had a friend that was in Africa. It was a pen pal, and it was literally every letter at the bottom. It was move X to Z. Those you would sit there. Ladies and gentlemen, the timer for the open list is up, and we have one you guys did not open. Now, I am going to say, Siri, you're going to hate yourself because you were bouncing around on it. I think Mark had a shot at it, and maybe Red had a shot at it at one point. You guys literally bounced around number 2 a lot. So let me get this set up. Number 2 on the list was the British Open. I saw French Open. I saw US Open. I saw an American Open. I have no idea what the American Open is. But I never saw the British Open. The oldest classic golf game in the world, and nobody picked it. Yeah, you guys were close. You guys were on the right track. That's why I wasn't saying anything about the guesses. Isle of Man is going on. Wait. Isle of Man is going on at the moment. Isle of Man is going. All right, guy. I think you just fizz-kidded me on that one. Oh, the Isle of Man chess tournament. Okay, I gotcha. All right. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna pray there is nothing on that side of the Atlantic in the British Open. No vault shot. So nobody will be getting the vault shot tonight. And let's see what we got. We have Sari with 1, 2, 3, 4. Red with 3. Sea Chicken in 1 with 1, and Guy with 1. I'm French, I can't can't promote British stuff. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to find out who is going to be opening up a treasure chest. See, I snuck the open word in there. With a small prize tonight. And we are going to start with, let's see. I don't have any jokes for this one. I don't have any jokes for this one. So, let's go with Crack Wide Open. So, Red, we are not cracking wide open the treasure chest for you at the moment, but you still got one more chance. Well, you got to remember, Yoda, I'm trying to start a little earlier every day now to try to get myself into a comfortable spot where we'll get a good crowd in. So basically my goal is, since I don't get home from the office till about 3:30, I try to get the weekday show from 4:30 to 5, somewhere in there. And like I said, next Saturday, like I said, we're going to try for a afternoon start. Not likely. Every time I try to do this, I always end up having something go completely wrong. Like I start working on a game and I hit a bug and it takes me 2 hours to work through one bug. Or I just lose track of time. Alright, so let's go with Sari's Can of Worms. Just because I finally think I've gotten rid of all my cans of worms. Alright, guy. Well, I'll tell you what. Because you got one on the list, my friend. Let's see if Guy gets the small prize. It is not whatever number 3 was. The open house. Alright, so that leaves it down to Sari, Red, and Sea Chicken. So let's find out if Sari's opening a can of worms or a can of whoop-ass is a winning slot. It is not, so nobody's going to open up a can of whoop-ass on Sari at the moment, but she got 3 more chances to open up a can of worms on her. I still need to make a Let's Make a Deal game, just so we can say, open that case. And it is not there. I think it was doing it so it was. I think it picked. I think it said no. We're not putting an answer on that one, just so we don't have a game show mix-up. All right, so let's see what's left. We got Red with open to the public and receive with open arms. He's gonna need some very big arms for this package whenever I can get it out. So let's see if his open arms are big enough to add to the package. I swear, folks, I don't know where they're at. I just pick them at random. It is Mr. Red Walrus, who will be getting the small prize tonight. So congratulations, Red. The small prize is now yours. And I better load up the treasure chests. That's almost worth quoting. That's almost worth quoting, but I've used it too often to make it count. Alright, so with that, Mr. Walrus, let's go find our treasure chests. Damn it. See, this is why I still hate Streamlabs. Alright, Red. We need a number from 1 to 197. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted your guys' opinion. Because like I said, I am going to the toy show Sunday. Do I go after larges or smalls? Because we were officially down to less than 200 in both of them. Just had it. Are we able to play games? Why, yes! Yes, we are! So I want you guys' opinion. Should I be looking for smalls or larges Sunday? Oh, Yoda! Now that you are here, Sari, do you want to give her the bad news or shall I? Now that I see Yoda here, And since Sari's the guilty party, ah, your big Garfield now has a new home to be. Sari actually won it last Thursday, I think. All right, Walrus is going to go with number 52. Come here. Hey, Dark Kitty, how are we doing? All right, so with that, Walrus will be getting from the small prize. Was it Saturday? I thought it was Thursday because I thought that was that night I did that special. That special episode for number 1. No, you're right. It was Saturday because we actually had, what, 9 people in that was participating. And in treasure chest number 52 for Mr. Red Walrus is... Dun, 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 dun. I have to make up my own sound effects for this one. Have I had any good tacos? No, I'm a burrito guy. I'm a burrito guy. The Thunderbird die-cast car, which is... I gotta remember which one it is. Give me 1 minute, Red, because I've got them in 2 spots. I gotta figure out which one it is. I think that's the one that... No, it's over here somewhere. I just have to find it. I have to find the right one. Where did my die-cast Thunderbird go? Let me check something really quick just to make sure I didn't screw up. Walrus is going to kill me if I have to make him repick. No, that is definitely the right slot. Hey, Allie, what's good? This is one of my smaller die-cast ones that I know I haven't given them away yet. I will have to find this one for you, Walrus, I think, because there may be one that gets knocked over. I know what the box looks like that has it. I just don't know where it went. I honestly don't know where it went at the moment. Because it's one of my smaller die casts. Think. I'm thinking. I'm making my brain hurt. All right, man. I'm gonna have to find it later. I know I still have it. I just don't know where it is right now. I honestly don't know where it is. It's amazing. It's like I just don't know where it is. Because like I said, it was one that I picked up alongside. I picked it up alongside this one. So I know it's around here. I know it's around here. I just got to figure out where it is, and then you get one of those special Instagram photos. This is, here it is. Like I said, I'll lay odds it's the one the cat knocked over because she's been doing that a lot lately. Alright, so let me write that down so I've got it written down. Checking all my small fries locations. But I don't see it. Alright, I'll find it. I will find it in a little bit. I promise. So we gotta mark that one off for red. No. I'm not breaking. I'm not breaking. I just have to find it later. Like I said. Yeah, I'll make him come down and get it. It'll save me on postage. 143 Thunderbird for Mr. Red Walrus. And like I said, I do know it's around here. I just gotta locate it. So, where were we? All right. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I'm in a good mood tonight. I'm finally recharged, and hello, bros. Oh no, it's still in there. It's still in there. Dang it! I keep putting the handle on backwards. I need the one with the question mark. I never get that one backwards. It's the one. It's the one that I just don't have anything on. That I always put the tag to the front for some reason, and I don't know why I do it. All right, so, oh, I got Thunderbird stuff, Allie. I got Thunderbird stuff. All right, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, where'd my music stop? Oh, I hit the sound off button. There we go. Red stole my clock. Red steals a lot of things. He's Canadian. Them's the rules for Canadians. I told you, see, I'm in a better mood. Because now that I'm making fun of you guys just to make fun, it's more fun for me. Alright, so with that, give me 1 minute. I'm going to put up another 4-letter word for everybody. And we are going to reset the timer to... Oh no, I was going to do something else tonight. We'll do it after the next list. Like I said, I'm in that kind of a good mood tonight. So, well, don't start the timer yet, you dingbat, until you get to the game. Can't start the timer until you get to the game, or you're going to cause all sorts of problems. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for a brand new 4-letter word. Still have Tracy Island somewhere in the cellar. Oh, okay. A new anime. Let's see what they do with it. Then I'll be happy. We'll have to see what it does. Chicken you must have. Yes, chicken burritos. I want chicken burritos. Actually, we got chicken up in the fridge. It didn't thaw out in time. So I'm not having chicken tonight, unfortunately. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we are looking for the brand new 4-letter word, which the computer has already been programmed to do. And while you guys are doing that, and I will be watching the chat, so do not worry. I am going to move some stuff to see if I can figure out where my cat basically knocked my prize over to. So I'll be off camera just a little bit. It must be chicken on a stick. Is it deep fried chicken on a stick? That's the question. Or is it breaded chicken on a stick? If it's breaded chicken on a stick, Well, I try to find Red's Thunderbird. And like I said, I know it's here. Because like I said, If I got all the Marvel cards here, see, folks, that's something you guys can actually win in their boxes. I'm still trying to figure out how I ended up with two of the same set. Somehow I ended up with two on the same set. I got no idea how. Let's see if the cat knocked it behind everything. Like I said, I know she's done that before, but it's not there. Dang it. Which means I probably can't blame the cat. I have to blame myself for losing track of stuff. It can be any way I want. Okay. I want it deep fried on a shish kebab with mushrooms in between. Deep fried mushrooms as well. I don't think I gave away the Thunderbird. I hope I didn't give away the Thunderbird because I don't remember it going anywhere. I do not remember the Thunderbird getting sent out. So yeah, while you guys are guessing and I'm watching, and hopefully you guys can still hear me in the process, I'm gonna find this damn diecast card. I really am. I hate when I miss. Found it. All right, Red, I did find it. No, not the funny mushrooms. Not the funny mushrooms, kitty. I better clarify on that real fast, huh? That's one I almost walked into. I knew it was around here. I knew it was around here. Sweet. Portobello. Maybe Portobello. All right, Red. I did find it. Yay, I can show it off. Yes, I do yellow a little bit. So, Red, this is your brand new automobile. What I need to pick up is when I start doing the Price is Right games, I need to pick up a lot of really small diecast cars for the Price is Right type games. You can win a brand new car, and you can show up the mini car. That would be almost perfect. How would I do trips though? Trip. I don't know if I could do trips. What would we do to give away trips? Because I could pick up a ton of these for brand new cars. It must be the no. We don't do the psychedelic mushrooms. I'm loopy enough right now as is. I'm loopy enough as is without any special mushrooms. So congratulations, Red. That is now yours. He gonna look like He gonna look like they look in. I don't know if you guys have ever seen American Graffiti with the all the convertibles in there. He'll look like Suzanne Summers. We'll have him get a wig on, and he can let the hair just kind of flow back. He can like shake his hair like they do in the is it the shampoo commercials where they like shake their hair and it like flies all over the place. I knew I had it. I just had to find it. I told you guys everything's in a specific location. That just happened to be one in a location I wasn't expecting it to be in. That was when I was in a location I was not expecting it to be in. All right, so we are still looking, ladies and gentlemen, for the 4-letter word, which is right down there. Wait. Oh, wait, I got the wrong pointing stick. I can't point with Lucille. I mean, I can, but I can only point at Lucille, like, right at him. No. There is nobody in the same mindset as Dr. J. Dr. J is kind of like the man everybody aspires to be. Do I have the? Oh, the wig's in the car. I can't get in the Dr. J mode because the wig is upstairs. The wig's actually sitting in the back of my car. So yeah, we point it that way. Besides of which, I refuse to try to emulate one of my best friends online. There are three people I will never emulate. Actually, there's a lot of people I won't emulate. There's just three I'll admit to. I will never emulate Dr. Jekyll because he's one of a kind. I will never emulate Nerdy because I just can't do costumes and voices and stuff that well. And I will never be able to emulate Fatality. And it's just because I don't talk about my water moccasin as much. And Twisted. Can't emulate Twisted. I can't emulate Ron. You're just stuck with me. It's just me. What can I do? Alright, so after this, we'll do another list, ladies and gentlemen. And depending on the time, I want you guys to see the new countdown layout. So we'll probably do some countdown. We'll probably do some countdown afterwards. I haven't done countdown in so long, and I really, really, really miss it. I really do. Besides which, I think you like the new graphic layout on the countdown game. It just looks game showy. It's one of the few ones I have where if I turned off all the background stuff, it would. That's true. I am one of a kind. But that's because after they saw what they made out of me, they're like, no, we don't want any more of this. One is bad enough. It's like one mistake too many. We do not repeat those kind of mistakes. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I want to bring the countdown one out back just to do it. Because like I said, I haven't pulled the countdown game out in. How long has it been since I pulled the countdown game out? Nearly 3 months. At least 3 months, I think. Because it's one of the first ones I actually got around to improving the look of, so it kind of looked like a game show. There's that one I've been working on, graphic-wise. I still want to work on the Joker's Wild graphic-wise. I got to try to figure out what to do with the Joker's Wild for graphics. And I've been working on the Sale of the Century one. I've been working on the Sale of the Century one. No. Like I said, it's easy when you're on my end because you actually get to see the questions and the answers. When you're on the other end, it's a nightmare. Yeah, Countdown's going to go on forever, Allie. Countdown's cheap to make. It's a lot of fun. Everybody enjoys it. I'm kind of pissed it never made it over here in the States. They tried it in California, and they never went past the pilot week episode. Supposedly there's a pilot week episode of Countdown in the States, but the only thing it involves are the letters. They don't do the numbers. No, not stump bros. Exercise. Remember what we always say around here? You got to exercise the little gray cells. You don't exercise these, what good's the rest of it? But yeah, I actually found out, and this was like back when I was working on the graphic update, they had made a week of countdowns in the United States. But I can't find anybody that can find me a copy of the film or a copy of the video. It's not on YouTube. It's not on Dailymotion. I'm going to lay odds they didn't keep it. But the only difference is here they didn't do the numbers round. It was all the anagrams, and I was kind of like disappointed when I heard that. There's a reason the French called the game letters and numbers. There's a reason for that. Because you had letters rounds and you had numbers rounds. We Americans just dumb stuff down way too much. Like I said, go back and watch a Jeopardy episode, and you're sitting there like, really? You put that obvious of a clue in there just because you don't want somebody feeling stupid? The IT, yeah, it was hilarious. What I actually like is 8 out of 10 Cats does Countdown, Allie. To me, that's the perfect comedy panel show. Jimmy Carr is the host, and the 4 players, and they have fun with it. They have fun with it. That's what we need in the States. If I could do a game show here in the States, that's the one I would do. Well, no, I will take that back. There are 2 game shows I would do. I would do Countdown and Secret Fortune. Like I said, and both of them had a chance in the States, but idiotic U.S. producers said Americans won't like it. It makes them think too much. Duh. We like them dumb. Yep, I can only watch it on YouTube when they get them uploaded. But one of my websites where we do a lot of PowerPoint sharing and talking about PowerPoint stuff, we got into a discussion about that. And it's literally, and I did not know this about British TV or British talk shows. Once they hit that 9 o'clock hour, the censors don't really care. They really don't. This is what they told me, is up until 9 p.m., everything has to be very strict in what they will allow on a show. Doesn't matter what type of show. It could be a TV drama show. It could be a comedy show. It could be a game show. It could be a talk show. Once 9 o'clock hits in Britain, then it turns fun. Then it turns fun because you have no clue what they're going to talk about, what they're going to show, what they're going to mention. Hey, Knuckle, how are we doing, my friend? You were so close to becoming Galaxy Champion. Galaxy Champion? You're going to be the champion of the galaxy. Bros, now you have lost me. But yeah, little French lady, it was, and this was back when I was working with the aisle, and we had a lot of downtime when we were getting sold, so there wasn't much to do. So I would literally sit there, and all I would watch was countdown videos. Nope, Knuckle, we are still going well. We are still going strong. This board is almost over, and then we're going to do another list, and then we're going to do some countdown. Oh, okay, SCW. Okay. Duh. You got to help me out. You can't just say Galaxy Champion. I'm like, okay, you're champion of Guardians of the Galaxy? You got to have, what do they call it? What do you call it when you, like, describe what you're doing? I'm drawing a blank. Help! My brain's not working now. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, nobody gets the 4-letter word. And ironically, this is one I just added. Well, the missing letters we just finished, Knuckle. The missing letters we just finished. To do this game is, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm gonna put 10 more minutes on the clock just to do it. What we are looking for those of you that have never seen the missing letters, Red watched another wrestler take cupcake and that's because the WWE software sucks. That's because the WWE software sucks. It really does. What we are looking for is the 4-letter word that reads from top to bottom. It is an actual 4-letter word. If you can guess the 4-letter word, you will get a shot at the vault. Each letter in the word completes the appropriate word going across. So, for instance, if you thought it was surf, you'd have lose, wane, runt, and safe. It's a valid 4-letter word. All 4-letter words are valid, but it's not the specific 4-letter word that we are looking for on this. And for those of you guys that have never seen this, I basically recapitulated off of what, when Game Show Network had Late Night Play Nation, they would do this game. Or if you watched a lot of ITV Play stuff, which I used to do when I worked at the hotel front desk, I would literally have the computer up, and I would, or no, yeah, the computer up, and because we didn't have web blocking software, so I'd get to watch ITV Play from like 7 o'clock at the night till 7 o'clock in the morning. And I loved ITV Play. I just felt so angry when they had to shut it down because of the scandals. It was, you dumb Brits. You saw what happened to game shows in the States when the scandals hit. And then you guys go in and you do the same stupid thing. You dumb Brits. And when I found out about that, I was so pissed. Because my favorite was O'Malley's Bar, I think it was called, and The Mint. Those were my two favorite ones because the games looked so easy. And a lot of them were actually very easy. They were like incredible. They would give you a word, they would give you the phrase, and they just take out all the vowels and cram them together. And it was so simple. So simple. And they would have people call in, and it was like, apparently they didn't know the rules, or they were watching something else and then calling in to play the game without knowing what the game was. Because one of my favorites, and I think this is still on air or on tape, on a video, was Game Show Network got busted really bad one night. There was one really good hostess, and I can't think of her name. She was drop dead gorgeous, but she always wore revealing shirts, always. And they had somebody call in, they let him on the air, and his one comment was, "Nice bazooms." That's all he said. And then he hung up. And don't ask me how she did it. She kept a deadpan face the whole time and basically said, "Nope, not what we're looking for." But yeah, that was the one that killed the Play Nation one, was that instance. Then there was an instance, and I felt sorry for the hostess because she didn't get it. They had a 4-letter word up, and one of the combination, because they will do it different. They would do like 3-letter and 4-letter words, and one of the 3-letter words was FA blank for one of the letters to do. And a British guy called the show, and you could tell he was totally British. He had a 100% British accent, and going on his British side, he basically said, he gave a word, and the letter in the word was a G. So he was, I assume he was thinking cigarettes for fags. And she starts reading it off, and she blew it. Because, again, the guy that's called on the phone was 100% British. You couldn't miss the accent. And she basically starts reading off the letters for the words, like I do. Like, for instance, if it was, if Sea Chicken said worm, that would give it low, wano, runt, and same. And she starts reading them off, and she gets to the FAG one, and she doesn't lose it on air, but you could tell, like, I'm not saying that word. And it's like, oh my God, kid, you do know that he may have been talking about a cigarette from his British accent. and she's just and she. I don't remember if she went off on him, but I don't think she did. It was just I'm not saying that word. I refuse to say that word. Um, but the one place that play nation game I want to do, but I have yet to figure out how to do it because it's going to take up a ton of time to arrange it, and I got to come up with 100 different puzzles. Is, as you guys know, we do the treasure chest thing. Um, I want to kind of do one where you'll have to do either call in, yeah, as in a cigarette knuckle, and she just basically took it as the term for homosexual, and it was like really, 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 that was almost to me the nail in the coffin for Play Nation. That was almost the nail in the coffin for Play Nation. Nope, the big mystery word is not chocolate bros. Nice try though. In addition, oh, there went my voice. In addition, folks, we do have a mystery word that the bot does know, and if it gets said during the conversation, you actually get a prize for that one as well. So the idea is you guys have a talk with each other. You talk, you have conversations, and if somebody says that mystery word during a conversation, there's another prize waiting for them. There's another prize waiting for them. But yeah, one of the things I want to do, and like I said, I don't I don't know how to do it, is I want to do like the old the hundred boxes game that PlayStation does, where they would have like up to 100 little mini puzzles, and whoever got the mini puzzle basically would get to open one of the box. I don't know. It does the command, Yoda. That's what the jumping Jehoshaphat thing is for. I couldn't come up with any more jokes about shooting things. I couldn't come up with any more jokes about shooting things. Um, but yeah, it's one of those few ones where if I do it, then I'm going to put the Google phone number back up. Because yes, folks, we do actually have a Google phone number. I actually do have to check it to see if it goes to this phone number or not. Because we did that one day, like one episode some time ago. I want to say it was our second anniversary where we actually showed off the Google number, which is 770 list, I think. Oh, I'm on Discord. I'm just not on the voice channel at the moment, Siri. But the problem with doing it on Discord is everybody talks at once. So it's kind of like I would either have to make it where it's push to talk, and I hate push to talk. Um, but I kind of want to do the Google phone one again. That's the one because that way only one person can talk at a time. But yeah, or I can do Skype. Skype is the other one because I think I have Skype on this machine. And I know I talked with. It won't let me say the word in chat. Which word? There are some words that are banned. There are not many. It just depends on what mood Nightbot is. Wake me up when it's January 2nd. Nope, 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 nope. You don't get to sleep for a month, Rip Van Winkle. Um, and like I said, it's. Oh, it won't let you put. Wow. That's because there's only one G in it, Knuckle. There's only one G. Um, I think that's because one of the bots has mild sensor on. There, yeah, I think there's one of the bots that has mild sensor on, so you can't say it. I just don't remember which one it is. I'm trying to think of which one has it on at the moment. I don't think it's Alex Trebek bot because mostly Alex Trebek bot is pretty much straightforward for the game shows. Nightbot might be the one that has the mild sensor on it. Might be. Which one's telling, when you type it in, which one's telling you that you can't say it? Or, because I know it's not Restream. Restream has absolutely no sensors on it. Nightbot, yeah, I think Nightbot does have mild censoring. Ladies and gentlemen, nobody getting the four-letter word after another extra 10 minutes. The four-letter word that we were looking for, ladies and gentlemen, is what I am in all the time. No, not trouble. That's too many letters. The four-letter word that we were looking for this board was debt. D-E-B-T. You go deep into debt. Like I said, I'll be in debt when I get some more of these packages sent out. We had load, wane, bunt, and sate. Yeah, that was the Restream bot. That was the Restream bot, Kitty. That's the one I actually found. Um, that one I actually found because I totally forgot Restream has a bot to it. So there are two words that are actually on the Restream bot. One is able, and the other is squirrel. If you can spell squirrel the right way. I think the bot has it set up correctly. Those are the two that we put in, and that one I put in thanks to Red, I think, because we had a goofy talk about Canadians eating moose, and then Red goes, well, yeah, you're a Southerner, you eat squirrel, so I put the squirrel thing in there. So if you put in squirrel, I don't remember. Somebody try it, and the bot should give you a response, or I should say, I should give you a response because the Restream bot is on me. I probably have, bros. I probably have. Nope, no exclamation, Siri, just the word. Um. Oh, there we go. That was the joke that somehow Walrus and I had created. Because we got talking about eating moose, eating beaver, and he said, "Well, yeah, you eat possum and squirrel." So I ran with the squirrel one. I remember it was something like that. I don't remember what the exact reason was, but those are the two that Alex or ReStreamBot actually has in it. Ah! All right, so nobody got the four-letter word, but yeah, I probably used a word before, bros. But even if I use a word before, odds are the puzzle changes because I pretty much make the four-letter word ones up on the fly. It's literally 5 minutes before I start the show. I go to a site and I just basically pull a list of like 10 four-letter words, some of which I think are real, some of which are not, and I'll take the first one it gives me that's correct, and I will just make the puzzle like for like 5 minutes prior, literally. That is almost always the last thing I do. Every Thursday night. Saturday night's a little different. Saturday I try to get everything up and running beforehand, just because I have to like restart the computer, start Streamlabs so that Streamlabs will work, then go start the trivia bot. Then I'll actually give you guys an example of how. This is why I never make an early show when I intend to. Let's say I start the computer at 2:30 with a plan of getting it up and running by 3 o'clock. Okay, I have to close everything out that I'm working on. Start Streamlabs. Streamlabs absolutely has to be the first program I run, or it errors out. No ifs, ands, or buts. Then I go start the trivia bot. So you will almost guaranteedly, if you drop on the channel on Saturdays about 3 o'clock, the trivia bot's already been running. Typically, the trivia bot usually starts running about 2:30. At which point, then I go start the Streamlabs chatbot. Then I go. Nope, I'll take that back. I do have the order wrong. So I'll start Streamlabs. I will go start Excel to go make sure there are no questions that I haven't added to the bot that I need to add. I will add the questions to the file for the bot. I gotta go through Excel and Word to do that. Once I've done that, then I can start the trivia bot for those questions you guys are seeing that are popping up every so often for the free whammies. I will then start that. At that point, I can actually start. Then I start Restream. Then I will get in and I will start the Streamlabs chatbot. This is all just to get the show running. Then I will pull up the 4-letter word presentation. I will have the vault presentation open. I will have the treasure chest presentation open and the list presentation open. That's 4. So right then and there, you've got Streamlabs chatbot, 4 PowerPoint presentations, Excel, Word, which you basically open and close, open, save, close them so they're done and out of the way. Then there's the background music program, which is Groove. So that's 6. Then there is, I'm trying to think of what else I usually have to have up and running on Saturdays. And then there's the text bot, the text file for the list and the trivia games. Then I got to go into the prize pile and make sure that I make sure I got that cleaned out because I got to take Walrus's Thunderbird out, which I better do now before I forget. Give me 1 minute. It should be right. Nope, not there. Where is the Thunderbird? I almost forgot to do that. There we go. All right, that's done. Exit that. That way it doesn't come back up. So it's one of those. Yes, Han Solo did shoot Greedo. I still say Greedo shot first. I don't care what anybody else says. I don't care what George Lucas says. Greedo shot first. Han just was a better aim. So, like I said, for those of you... cough, cough, wheel, cough, cough. I think I am caught a cold. So, like I said, as you guys see, a normal streamer, to my knowledge, with like very few exceptions, has to have 3 programs running for the most part. 3. I've already given you 7. That's not counting if I'm running trivia that night, which means I have to have another slideshow ready and available. If you guys get a 1-player game, I have to have another one of those ready, which I don't really have tonight, unfortunately. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. That's just before I run the shows. Then I have to go through and do the ones where, Yoda, no prize for you tonight. Ironically, that's the first wheel anybody has called for tonight. That is the first wheel anybody has called for tonight. That's not counting the fact, like I said, that Streamlabs still pisses me off and all my saves are not going to the cloud. So any changes I make aren't holding. Not a 1. I blame KTG. That actually takes almost as much time as to set up the show because there are a bunch of them where there are logos that changed. So it's basically, I've got games that have the wrong titles to them. because I can't save the correct ones. Because, and I will give you an example. This is one that I just finished at re-editing today. Okay, I was doing this before the show. I will guarantee you, when I close Streamlabs and reopen it, none of those logos that you guys see, right up there, the contestant wrote, the executive producer, the lead director, or the title, and I will guarantee you, Knuckle, your name won't actually be up there because Streamlabs is not keeping that information. It is not keeping that information. Supposed to, maybe, could have, ought to have, so on and so forth. This is the one thing that has me PO'd about Streamlabs. It really does. And like I said, it may be the fact that I have, let's see, how many scenes do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 28, 29, 30, 31. 46, 50. I have somewhere around 83 scenes. 83 scenes. Just for the Listwood show. And it's like, why? And it's like, because every game show is different. Every game show needs something to make it stand out from everything else. And for whatever reason, Streamlabs is just, nope, not giving you that one. So like I said, that's the reason, like I said, I get mad at Streamlabs. Alright, so, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to jump over to list number 2 for the night. And I need my special red pen. Alright, there we go. So, for list number 2 of the evening, I gotta go get my file up. So, like I said, if you had, so, it was one of those things where it was like, when Nerdy called me the hardest working streamer on the PlayStation Network, I took it with a badge of honor. When he said I was the hardest working streamer on Twitch early on, it was like, nah, I don't think so. And then I went back and I looked at what I did compared to what a lot of the other streamers did. And I'm like, you know what? I kind of want that label again. I really, really want that label. It's like, we're not doing video games. We're not sitting around just talking in Discord and everybody doing it. It's one of those things where, yeah, I want that freaking label back. I want that hardest working streamer label back. I really do. Like I said, this is how you know I've been in a good mood lately, because it used to be I didn't give a damn about that thing. Now I do. Now I want it. That's why I am not, I don't pull my punches when I talk about some of the top streamers, and they don't pay much attention to me, which is fine. That's one reason when I say that I don't like so-and-so because, wow, okay, they're talking while they're playing video games. Anybody can do that. Entertaining while you're doing video games. Okay, you get a major bump up in my thing. Doing something entertaining while you're doing video games and talking and everything else, now you go way up. That's why I have always said one of my favorite new streamers that I was working with, or had watched, was Zero Graph Theater. That man puts some effort into everything. If he's doing talk, if he's doing video games, if he's doing his own trivia stuff, if he's playing online games with people. Yeah, like Freddy. Freddy is one of those where it's like, dude, that man put some work in. That man needs some more props. That's why, like I said, Nerdy is in there. Because again, Nerdy literally off stream, Nerdy puts in as much work going through what he's going to show, what he's going to talk about, what he dresses up as, what his theme is for any given night. Um, that's why I will give props to Nerdy. I will give props to Freddie. I will give props to Zero Graph Theater. Shy is in there because she basically, and I'll say that about most cooking streamers, because they have to bust their butt before they go live. If you are just playing video games, okay. Like I said, I do a video game stream on occasion, and it's not designed to be the most talkative thing in there. It's just me playing video games, and if you guys want to watch, great. I don't ever expect to get more than 2 people when I'm doing that. I really don't. That's about all I ever get when I do the video game streams. But this is one of those streams I do where I bust my butt because I want you guys to come in. I want you guys to interact. I want you guys to have fun. I want you guys to learn, and so on and so forth. And like I said, I am not trying to knock other streamers. It's just that there are some big name streamers that I don't get why they're big name streamers. I don't. But like I said, that's me getting off on a tangent, on a rant, and we're trying to be positive today. We're trying to be very positive. Like I said, I've been in a good mood, and like I said, I've been in a good mood in a while. All right, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, so I apologize for that rant. That was just me getting sidetracked. So with that, oh, and if you guys ever see the guy that does the Grinch, if you guys ever see the guy that does the Grinch at the cons, he's definitely worth watching. Just so you guys know, because he literally puts himself out there every damn day. All right, for list number 2, ladies and gentlemen, and we're pretty much doing all word lists tonight, I think, unless we happen to get past list number 3, which we probably won't because it's already 7 o'clock. We are looking for pretty phrases. We are looking for words and phrases that contain the word pretty. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, the timer for this list starts now. No, not always, little phrases. Like I said, if you go back, Pretty in Pink is on number 6, so that's Sea Chicken. Is Pretty Woman up here? No, Pretty Woman is not up there. Pretty Please goes to Siri. Ah, damn it, Siri. I love that one, and I didn't even think of that. I did not even think of that one. Yoda at number 3. I gotta write my numbers down. I forgot to write my numbers down. Pretty Late, Pretty as a Picture, Pretty Woman. I'll get you, my pretty. Bombshell, Not a Pretty Sight. Is that on there? No, ooh, that one's not actually on there. Pretty House, Pretty Penny is up there for Siri. I almost had Pretty Pickle on there. Not Just a Pretty Face is number 8. And that's Red. I almost had Pretty Pickle on there, and I'm like, that one's just a little... Pretty woman just walking down the street singing do-a-diddy-diddy-dum-diddy-do. Who's a pretty boy, pretty big, pretty little thing called love, pretty pony, pretty up. I'm going to give it to you, Siri. I'm going to give it to you, even though it's a little shorter than I was hoping you were going to go for. The meaning is still the same. Pretty oneself up, or pretty yourself up, was more what I was looking for. Pretty as a Picture, already up there, Sea Chicken. That went to Yoda. like I said, after this, we'll probably do one of the non-prize games. We'll probably do Countdown. Because, like I said, I've been wanting to do Countdown for a while, and I just haven't done it. Thank you, Red. That's what I was waiting for somebody to say. I don't sing. You guys said I do. Oh, I got news for you guys. So I asked the guys at the office, and I literally asked them. I have some friends that say I sound like Tom Hanks. You just caught that. I just sang the song for you, Siri, because Red guessed it. I feel pretty. Oh, that's a Twisted song. I can't take Twisted song. That's a Twisted song. I can't take his I Feel Pretty song. So I asked him at the office if I sound like Tom Hanks. And it was like, no, well, not really. And then all of a sudden, it was like we had a jokey mood about something. And he goes, I can hear it. I can actually hear that one. Pretty fly for a white guy, which I am not. But it did make the list. It actually did make the list. Pretty fly for a white guy. Sari just running this list right now. Looking pretty, not there. So we are down to number 5 and number 9. I gotta make sure I didn't miss number 5. Oh, I did miss number 5. Somebody got it. I gotta see if there was anybody that got it first. Sari getting number 5, which was Sitting Pretty. So we are down to just number 9. And Red finishing it off with Pretty Maids. All in a row. So we had Pretty Young Thing, Cost a Pretty Penny, Pretty as a Picture, Pretty Oneself Up, Sitting Pretty, Pretty in Pink, I can't speak of the English right now, Pretty Please, Not Just Another Pretty Face, Pretty Maids all in a row, and Pretty Fly for a While. Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how's your garden grow? Silver bells, cockle shells, and Pretty Maids all in a row. You never heard that one, Knuckle? Or you probably did as a kid and you just don't remember it. Probably don't remember it. It went down in 6 minutes. We have ones that go down pretty fast like that, little French lady. Alright, so with that, it is time to find out who's getting the small, who's getting the vault shot. And the reason it went fast is because Sari doesn't talk when the list is going. She just pretty much like, this one, this one, this one, this one. Trust me, that everybody knows. When the list comes up, Sari's like, I'm taking it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. With that, it is time to find out which pretty is our vault shot and which pretty is our other small prize of the night. And I really don't have any pretty jokes, so we're just going to pick them at random. And number 3 goes to Yoda. So Yoda will be getting the vault shot. Like I said, I just picked it at random. What was and it was 6 last time, right? Let's see if it picked the same 2 slots. It picked the exact same 2 slots. It picked the exact same 2 slots on this one. Wow, it does not do that often. It really doesn't. That was a surprise. I honestly am like, no, there's no way it's going to pick the same 2. Yeah, she's like the Terminator 2000. You've never heard the Mary Mary Quite Contrary nursery rhyme. Alright, so with that, let's get ourselves back over to and like I said, we literally refilled the board. So let us get Sea Chicken over to his small prize. Sea Chicken's actually been cleaning up on small prizes lately. Other than the list that... Where's my treasure going to go? There we go. Alright, see, with that, my friend, we need a number between 1 and 197. Because this is actually Sea Chicken's box. He actually has... I don't think he has any large prizes in here. I don't think. All of his are the smalls. But they're like amazing smalls. Especially the science fiction magazines. And like I said, I know Sea Chicken likes them because they remind us, he's like me, I'm having coffee talk malfunctions. That's what I'm having. Which is what I need. I think that's my problem. Is I have coffee upstairs that I've only opened once. Alright, Sea Chicken says he's going for treasure chest number 71. And for Sea Chicken in treasure chest. Alright, Sari, have yourself a good one, my dear. And tell your boyfriend we said hello. Tell him the package will be getting... No, never mind. I'm not going to say that either. I'm not going to say that one either. That one will get me in trouble. In treasure chest 71 for Sea Chicken is... Wow, I have this in the smalls? Hold on. No, it's not in the wrong box. Damn it. Let's try that again. I was going to say, that was definitely not a small prize. In treasure chest 71 for Sea Chicken, it is the McDonald's VHS Cinderella piece. So now Sea Chicken can say he has his own princess. So Sea Chicken will be getting the small Cinderella piece. And ironically, I think it's actually still sealed. Holy crap! There we go. I was trying to remember how to open it. Because it still has like the paper lock on it. It is Cinderella, Cinderella. There we go. So now Sea Chicken can say he has his own little princess. So congratulations, Sea Chicken. That will be yours, my friend. And we are going to put that. Like I said, I was trying to open it. It's like, wait a minute now. Why is it still sealed? I'm like, I know I opened these just to make sure they were in there. So congratulations, see, that is getting added to your prize box, which is like nice and easy. And oh my! I refuse to follow up on that one. I absolutely refuse. She's a witch. She must burn. Oh, damn. Oh, I think Yoda just broke me tonight. Oh. Ah. I think Yoda, that's an official break. Wait a minute. Wait. Okay, so. don't think I can do a copy. Dang it. Hold on. I gotta flip this over to the bot. And that should be quote 4, I think. Let me go check my quotes. I gotta remember how to do I've gotta remember how to do the add quote. Let's see if that is. Nope, it's not doing it. I'll have to add it the other way. Quotes. Add. Alright, let's see if that works. Alex Trebek bot is not working. How do you get to spin the wheels? Basically, the wheel spins are 50 whammies, and you basically earn whammies just by watching the show. I think it's 2 whammies every 5 minutes. No, it's actually Alex Trebek bot that's broken at the moment. Let's see if it'll work on my side. There we go. So it does work on my side. Hey, South, what's good, man? So if you do exclamation whammies and you're on Twitch, it will show you how many whammies you've earned. If you earn X number of whammies, you're on a certain host level. And I don't remember what all the host levels are, but I put all my host levels as like a Bob Barker level, an Alex Trebek level, and so on and so forth. And once you earn 50, there's a timer. And basically, there's a command called exclamation wheel. It costs you 50 of your whammies to get a wheel shot. So it's kind of like a race where you kind of have to pay attention to how much time has gone by since the last wheel spin. I think it's set for like 45 minutes. I think it's at 45 minutes. Twisted was so obsessed with making sure nobody else get the wheel. He actually admitted that he had a timer on his phone sitting next to him, so that as soon as that timer went off, he would type in exclamation wheel. And he missed it one day by like a second. He was 1 second too early. And either Sari, Red, or Yoda, or Show jumped on it. And they're like, they basically called it out. And Twisted's like, and you could see, and he's like, shizzing it on the channel chat. But you could just picture Twisted sitting in his chair. Oh, there's a few misspellings. South, you know that. I don't pay attention to the spelling in the questions. But you could just picture Twisted sitting in front of his computer, just letting out a string of 4-letter words. I mean, you could picture it in your head when it happened. Alright, so with that, Yoda, we are going to get you over to the vault. So with that, give me 1 second. Wrong button. There we go. Alright, Yoda. Which row would you like us to pull the incorrect number from? No, 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 no. If you break the host can't press the button, so you wouldn't get an extra number off. So it's not always a good thing to break the host because he might forget to do certain things. It was like I got so broke one night, I literally forgot to do 2 vaults. And it was like at the end of the show, somebody reminded me. It's like, oh, I totally forgot. This is what happens when you break the host. He doesn't remember everything. You guys forget I'm old enough as is. Senility does not help. All right, so we know the second number is not a 0, Yoda. So with that, my dear, what number do you think is opening the vault? And we are down to a 1 in 30 shot. All right, Yoda says the combination is 7, 9, 1, 4. We plug that into the vault computer. And we hear another very, very sad trombone. The vault is being cruel to you guys. It really is. It's trying to avoid a fatality situation. That's what it's trying to avoid. So the vault is still closed yet again. And with that, guys, I think what we're going to do from this point on tonight for the rest of the show is I think we're just going to have a little fun with something as soon as I get to the right folder. Just make sure I get the right one. Yep, this is definitely the right one. Dun, 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 dun. See, like I said, this is one of those things where freaking Streamlabs just kind of ticks me off. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a little countdown tonight. Like I said, I haven't done countdown in so long, I missed doing it. But I figured tonight, we're going for it. Now, like I said, I think you guys will like the new graphic layout. No, it's my damn. You do early shows now. I've moved. It's not that I'm doing them early, Sal. It's just I'm trying to move the hours back a little bit. To get more time in to try to get a new crowd in. It's just one of those cases where we're just trying, we're experimenting stuff. It's all PowerPoint, Sal. It's all PowerPoint. You guys do not remember Countdown? Wow, this used to be when I wasn't in the mood to when I was building stuff, and it were bugs, so I couldn't run the show. This was a regular feature, particularly on Saturdays. Streamlabs, South. It is Streamlabs. Like I said, Streamlabs still has me pissed off a little bit, but the software does work. After jumping through some hoops. And so I just decided to stick with it. So as you guys can see, it is a brand new setup. And you guys can pretty much ignore the names up here right now. Let's do this. Let's get rid of all these names. is my scoreboard when I'm using it, but we're not really going to use it tonight. This is more for fun, more so than anything, for the next 30 minutes, give or take. Alright, so as always, the host basically picks the first set of letters. Don't you mean jump at the... Yeah, well, that too. For those of you that don't remember, we're going to show you basically 9 letters. And with those 9 letters, you guys will have 30 seconds to make the longest word you can in the chat. First guess is the only guess that counts. If you misspell, you're just out of luck. If somebody uses a word before you use it, then you are allowed a second guess. But you only have the remaining time of the 30 seconds to make up that extra guess. So with that, the host is going to start things off with consonant, consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel, and a vowel. So the letters you have to work with are N, V, U, T, I, C, C, E, O. Probably not tonight, bros. Probably not tonight, because like I said, I'm not doing points. I'm not doing prizes on this. This is just one of those where you guys can see what I did to the countdown game. So, Allie, how does my countdown set look? Does it look like the show other than the scoreboard? And with that, we start the countdown now. Just remember, Knuckle, only your first guess counts if nobody has used it. Alright, so with that, we give Sea Chicken 4. We give South 3. We give Knuckle 3. We give Yoda 6. And I think that's it. Viced out, nut, notice. Yep, that's it. Those are the only ones that beat the timer. This is what I kind of want to do to pretty much all my games, is to make them look like you're in the show, or you're looking at the actual screen. Like I said, there will be some small changes here or there. Right now, the only 2 that I've really had time to work on was Countdown and the Sail of the Century game, and I'm still working on that one. Alright, so with that, Yoda, you get to come up with the next letters. So we need 9 consonants or 9 consonants and vowels. And I'm just going to put like a 25-minute timer on this. Alright, you got to have at least 3 vowels. You have to have at least 3 of each of them. So you have to remember that. There have to be at least 3 vowels or at least 3 consonants. Let me rephrase it. You have to have at least 3 consonants and at least 3 vowels. Alright, so Yoda says we're going to go vowel, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 more vowels. Oh, 3 more vowels. We have O-M-P, L-F, S-O-A-I. O-M-P-L-F-S-O-A-I. And with that, the countdown timer starts now. So South said flock for 4. Knuckles said soap for 4. I'll do the score in a minute. It's basically my mouse is kind of flaky. Oh, I need to, because I need the sound effects, I gotta turn this down. Alright, that'll work. Alright, so let's see. Knuckle went with soap for 4. Yoda went with lamps for 5. Sea Chicken went with loads for 5. And Allie went with sofa for 4. And Dark Kitty went with slap for 4. Alright, so with that, Yoda, you got the longest word first. You get to pick the next letter set. Finally figured out. I got to figure out how to do the streamer squad thing. I think, unfortunately, it might be partner only, and you guys know I don't have enough followers for the partner only bit, or enough regular viewers. Oh, Yoda being evil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have E, U, I, E-O, E-I-E-I-O, M, Y, and the H. And with that, we start the countdown timer now. All right, we will throw the challenge ones up there. We'll see what happens. Nope, Jaime is not up there, Yoda. Alright, so Sea Chicken gets Homie for 5, which I know is in there. South with you for 3. Knuckle with Mo for 3. Little French Lady went with Money for 5. There's no end. And Bros went with I for 3. Welcome back, Nerdy. We're just having fun with anagrams now. And oh wait, I don't want that one. I need that one. 3. Alright, that means Sea Chicken in control of the board. So Sea Chicken, whenever you are ready, you get to make the next choice. You were after. You came up like a letter. You only picked the consonants. All right. Sea Chicken says, "Let's go." Vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, and we have U, D, I, W, A, D, U, Y, and the I. Oh, these are being mean. And with that, we start the countdown timer now. Remember, you guys can put the words in before I actually start the timer. I try to give you guys a little extra time because I know the chat is slow. So this is one of those I can actually do beforehand. No N, so Knuckle gets 0 on this one. Sea Chicken definitely with 3. Kitty with 3. We'll have to check if Waddy is a word in my dictionary. Wadi is a dry river bed in a desert. Oh, I'm gonna have to remember that one I'm gonna have to remember that one for a 4-letter word, just so you guys can yell at bros. Oh, I see what it's not doing. I do need to fix. Let's see if Wadi, the other spelling, is in here. Nope, not in there, so there's no Wadi. How about a witty? Is there a witty? There is a witty. A rope or halter made of flexible twigs or withes, as in a birch. So we give Yoda 5. Little French lady jumping on the board with 3. And with that, Yoda gets to control the board. Because there is a witty. Now just remember, once you put a word in, if nobody beats you to it, we can't change it. So just remember, all you got to put in is one word unless somebody beats you to it. You mean his princess? So Yoda is going to go consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel. And let's see what she wants for letter number 9. Because she only picked 8 letters. It's a good thing we're not doing the math portion tonight. It's a good thing we're not doing the math portion this evening. I gotta figure out why my chat window keeps changing that. And a consonant. So we have Nemofanim. I thought I had one, but I don't. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we start the timer now. Try again, Knuckles. Sea Chicken beat you to it. That's the one I was kind of looking at. I mean, it might be there. It might be there. We'll have to see. So Sea Chicken with 4. Kitty with 3. Let's go see if Numina is in our dictionary. Ah, not in it. It's numinal. There was an L. That's what I was... Numinal would have made that one work. Little French lady just making up letters as we get going. Knuckle with fame for 4. Come on, mouse. Give me my mouse back. There we go. Fame in there. Let's see if Mino is in there. Nope, Mino not in our dictionary. And then Yoda with phone for 4. Allie with name for 4. And Little French Lady's a little late. So with that, who had the longest first? Sea Chicken at 4. So Sea Chicken has control. Hello, Delv. How you doing, beautiful? All right, so whenever you are ready, Sea Chicken, it is your choice for the next letter set. So which song are you singing for me tonight? Or I should say, which song did you sing for me? You know, I'm going to tell you, every Thursday night, I want one song sung specifically for me. Oh, I put one, damn it. Let's do that again. Bow, 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 bow. Consonant, consonant, and consonant. We have U, E, O, U, O, I, S, B, H. U, E, O, U, O, I, S, B, H. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, the timer starts now. I am doing better, like I said. This week was kind of a battery recharge of sorts. House, Boise, Bush, and the timer is up, and Bros is the last one we will take. Kitty with 5 for house. Knuckle with 3 for bio. You could have gone bios and gave me an extra point. Sea Chicken with Boise for 5, and Bros with Bush for 4. No, B-House, Hobos. H-O-B-O-E. Hobos would have been the good one. Hobos would have been the good one. All right, so with that, Kitty gets control. All right, Mr. Boogers. We are looking for 9 consonants or vowels. Gotta have at least 3 of each. All right, we are going to go vowel, double consonant, double vowel, double consonant, vowel, and consonant. And we have A, F, G, I, U, H, T, E, N. Oh, it's just too bad there's no R in there, because there is a beautiful word just waiting to be made. And ladies and gentlemen, the timer starts now. Sea Chicken with hunt. I see 6. Haunt in there. That's 5 for Yoda. Hit for Kitty. Oh, South. That's a good one. I did not see fatigue. I did not see fatigue. I saw fought. F-A-U-G-H-T. Alright, so with that, Sea Chicken gets 4. Yoda gets 5. Kitty gets 3. South gets 7. That's a beautiful one. I did not see that one. Rose gets fawn for 4, which I know is an actual word. No R for aren't, so Allie, out of luck there. I saw fought, F-A-U-G-H-T. Fatigue is a very good one. I'm trying to see if there's another good one in there. I'm not seeing any other long ones in there at the moment. All right, South, whenever you are ready, my friend, it is your choice. All right, South says, let's get the consonants going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Triple vowel. And one more consonant to finish it off. So we have WBV SMAOES. WBV. All right, Red, have yourself a good one, my friend. WBV SMAOES. And with that, we're going to start the timer now. He's making squirrel, bros. Oh no, he's Canadian. He's making beaver tonight. Got same, SOS, the mooses. One too many O's, South. The emboss is a good one. All right, so we have them in. Now, remember, once you put a word in, even if you misspell it, that's the one I'm going to take. All right, so sea chicken with 4, kitty with 3, little French lady with 6, EMB emboss. Mave. Let's see if Mave is in my dictionary. Nope, Mave is not in there. You were looking for mauve is what you were looking for. Rose with womb for 4. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that gives this one to Little French Lady. So, Little French Lady, whenever you are ready. I gotta wrap this up soon because I gotta do laundry. I forgot. Alright, Little French Lady says consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, and a consonant. So we have FETUVODAS. FETUVODAS. And with that, we start the timer now. I see 6. Yoda taking the obvious 5. Fade out. Oh, I didn't see that one. I saw... Or I saw 7. Alright, so let's see what we got. We got sea chicken with 4. Yoda with fetus for 5. Kitty with T for 3. You beat me by 1 on that one, South. I had 7. I'll give you mine in a minute. Fade outs for 8. Feet for 4. Come on, mouse. Little French Lady going with the alternate spelling, which I actually know is a valid spelling for fetus. I had devouts. I was trying to come up with a word that could do DE and then put the others together, and I couldn't come up with another one. I had devouts for 7. Alright, guys, we're going to do one more round. So, South, you have control again, my friend. Whenever you are ready. Alright, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, consonant, vowel, vowel, consonant, and consonant. We have U-E-E-I-H-E-O-V-N. U-E-E-I-H-E-O-V-N. So we're going to wrap this up on some ugly letters. Alright, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, the timer starts now. Hive is definitely in there. Vino, we'll have to check. Oven, in there. Hove, in there. Ovine, probably in my dictionary. We'll have to check. Heoven. That one might be a reach. Alright, so we have everything up to Alex Trebekbot, so let's go check about Vino. We actually have a few we're going to have to check on this one. Is Vino in there? Nope, Vino is not in there. Alright, so we got to give Sea Chicken 4. Yoda with 4. Hove is definitely 1. I can't remember what it means, but I do know it's a word. Let's see if ovine is in there. O-V-I-N-E. Of or pertaining to sheep. I did not know that one. Put South at 5 there. Heoven. H-E-O-V-E-N. Nope, Heoven is not there. And little French lady with venue. Alright, so that, ladies and gentlemen, is basically our new countdown setup. Like I said, this is one of those ones where, yeah, you beat Yoda. Yes, you did. No, Yoda beat you by 4, Sal. Yoda beat you by 4. But yeah, like I said, this is the new countdown board. Like I said, I want to kind of make a few of these look more like the actual game shows. This is the example of what I'm going for. This is the example of what I'm going for. So with that, folks, we are going to wrap things up here, and the wheel is off. The wheel is now off. Just so you know, so don't waste your whammies on it. How did you? No, you can't go backwards. She's at 34. You were at 30. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, it feels good to be back. And the only way it goes backwards is if I put a negative number in. I don't put negative numbers on the countdown board. There are like no negative numbers. You do not lose points in countdown. It doesn't happen. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to wrap things up tonight. I hope you guys had fun. Like I said, I got my batteries a little bit recharged. And like I said, Saturday will be a normal show. Oh, I guarantee you it did not go backwards. I guarantee you. Like I said, it does feel good to have the batteries back. Like I said, the extra responsibility kind of helped. Make sure you guys go check out Nerdy Effect tomorrow. I I don't remember if I didn't get a notification that Norvis did a stream earlier today. Nerdy, I am going to try to get that package out to you at some point. But it's at the bottom of my list now, just so you know. Um, I'm telling you, you're imagining things, Sal. Because I just did it. No, see, it went from 25 to 30. So apparently somebody can't count the tens digits. Because I just went backwards. I did a reset. You went from 25 to 30. Yeah. It's those psychedelic mushrooms that Kitty said I had eaten earlier. Because there's your 25. And then we gave you the 5 for the 30 points. All I did was hit the back button twice. So again, we will be back on Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, Saturdays I'm trying to start in the afternoon. I really, really am. Doesn't always work. No, it's not my 25, it's the computer's 25. The computer's 25 that looks like a 35. It's just the font that was chosen. I do see one thing I do have to fix on this, and I'll try to get that fixed before Saturday. So yeah, guys, like I said, make sure you catch Nerdy tomorrow. Harley and Mr. J. Yoda paid you? No, Yoda didn't pay me. Although she did buy a cup from the store. Speaking of which, I've still got to work on some of the new merchandise. Do I still have Kitty's car? Yes, I still have Dark Kitty's car. It's over there. I know, because I almost forgot to pull it out of Twisted's pile. And I'm over there yesterday, and I'm going through Twisted's pile, and I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't supposed to be going to Twisted. It's supposed to be going to Dark. And I'm like, okay, I got to get that all straightened out. Yeah, you just have to be patient with me, Kitty. I do get packages out. It's going to take me a while. The American ones are the ones that are kind of like I'm trying to put at the bottom of the pile right now. It's the international ones I'm trying to get out. Those are the ones I'm trying to get out first and foremost. Hello, Luna. How are you doing, my dear? So, guys, is next on my list to go. Like I said, I got a bunch of envelopes that are definitely next on my list to go out. Guys show, and like I said, most of Walrus's I'm going to try to get out soon. No guarantees. And then I will start getting through everybody else's. Aaron, Trance, Silences were the ones that are going to take me a little bit longer than I hoped. Well, I know Silences is going to take me a while because, like I said, I got to find the big box for the Mall Madness game. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to wrap things up. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Sea Chicken, congratulations on getting the Thunderbird. Or not. Walrus got the Thunderbird, and Sea Chicken got the. And Sea Chicken got his new Dream Date. Yeah, ironically, the big box won't hold Mark's bot game, and it won't hold Silence's game, Yoda. Believe it or not, those prizes, and it definitely won't hold Walrus's. Those are actually too big even for the box that you sent me, which is like sitting right here next to me. So I got to figure everything out. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap things up as we always do. And as we always tell you guys, you can exercise the body. Absolutely the right thing to do. I need to do that more often. But remember to exercise these. Because without these, the rest of it is just a lump of muddle puddle muscles. I told you guys I can't speak English. I'm still short on coffee. is a bunch of worthless muscles that are standing around doing absolutely nothing. So with that, guys, we're going to wish you guys a very, very, very good night. Like I said, make sure you catch Nerdy tomorrow, Moneymaker on Tuesdays, Shy on Fridays and Saturdays, and just not while we're streaming. Tuesdays, when does she stream out? Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays? Make sure you catch Twisted Sense when he's back, King NorCal, GQ Smooth, Mayor Furburger. There are too many great streamers out there to name that I will always forget somebody. Ron Mexico, Jax, Singing Gamer. I need a list. Somebody give me a list of streamers. Black Coffee Saturday. Make sure you guys go check out Max for a little provocative thinking Saturday morning on Black Coffee. So with that, guys, we will see you guys on Saturday at some point. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. And as GQ Smooth says, hug the world just once. It's always a good thing. With that, guys, have a good night, and we will see you then.